Welcome back to day 3. Glad to see you back again today. We are talking about symptoms today, but we're going to briefly touch on the last 2 days. We wrote down the things that we know were bothering us and suspected are bothering us. We've removed those from our diet at this point, right? So how are we feeling? Are we starting to see a difference? Maybe, maybe not. But hopefully pretty soon we're starting to feel it. Yesterday, we talked about when we started seeing our symptoms. What was going on in our life at that time? Has it gotten worse, better since then? All this stuff's going to start to come together and make a whole lot of sense. Today, we're talking symptoms. So, connecting our day 1 discoveries, day 2 discoveries. Today, symptoms are our day 3 discoveries. So, sometimes our bodies take time to react to these things. So if we're not feeling better already because we've removed some things from our diet, just be patient. Our bodies have been pretty patient with us, so now it's our turn, right? So, but our quote for the day is, start by doing what is necessary, then what is possible, and suddenly we're doing the impossible. And I picked that today because sometimes at this point it can feel pretty overwhelming and impossible. But if we take it a little bit to a time, it's totally doable. And you'll be amazed once you start to see that ball rolling, it'll be so gratifying and that we feel so much better. So, symptoms. We all know what the symptoms are, right? Do we really know what all the symptoms are? When I was starting on my journey to better diet and lifestyle, I had been going to the doctors, many doctors, for many years, trying to figure out the chronic pain in my hands. I think in 2001, I had surgery on this hand. You can see the scar here. I had what they called Kienbock's disease. And basically my wrist had started to self-destruct. And they went in and took some bones out. But I'd had chronic pain ever since, in both hands, which made no sense to me. But I was in a computer job, so I assumed it was just being on a keyboard all day. But the doctors couldn't figure it out. We couldn't make the pain go away. And I'd gone through nerve testing and shock treatments, and I'd come out from these treatments all blistered, and I was just frustrated and angry, and these doctors don't know anything. They can't figure anything out. Well, I went on this diet for my Crohn's, and in 2 weeks, the pain was gone. My boss even said, "Where's your braces?" And I was like, must be it's either the sugar, the gluten, or the processed food that I stopped eating. It's crazy, right? And at the same time, I had been having, I'd been on Prilosec for 7 years because the heartburn was so bad I couldn't stand it. I had headaches almost every single day. That had been alleviated some. It's like it wasn't gone, but it was better by a whole lot. So I bring that up because I never connected them until I removed everything from my diet. And then all of a sudden it was like, whoa, all this stuff was all intertwined. It's like a big net. So some of the symptoms that you might be experiencing but not connecting to your gut and what's going on in your gut. Fatigue, fibromyalgia, allergies, like sinus allergies, asthma, anxiety, depression, constipation and or diarrhea, thyroid issues, hormone issues, weight gain or loss, or both, fluctuations, candida, autoimmune diseases, which is never ending, right? The list just gets longer every day, chronic pain and inflammation. And there's more out there, but these are the common ones that we just don't connect to our gut, right? You know, it's like every little ache and pain you don't think about until you're like aching and paining all day long every day, till it becomes chronic. And these are the things that's where the saying comes from that all disease begins in the gut, because it just spreads out into everywhere. So today's homework, we're going to write down our symptoms that we have. What hurts, aches, itches, what's just uncomfortable, what's annoying, what's irritating, what's frustrating us. These are the things that we just think about, all of that. Anything that is uncomfortable or not right, write it down, because it could be connected. Go out to the Facebook group, put it down, and we'll discuss it. We'll talk it out. You know, if you don't want to go the public, which it's not public, it's just this group. But if you don't want to put it there, PM me. We'll talk it out and we'll figure it out. And then we'll be back tomorrow for day 4. Day 4 already. Have a great night.